of the rim. Got it! On the slam. Oh, here's a Curry way downtown. Oh, what a shot from Curry! Yes, sir. The Brody.
Well, give all the credit to Anthony Davis for, again, protecting the rim as the last line of defense.
Halliburton, there's that shot put that you talked about, Stu.
Anthony Davis for, again, protecting the rim as the last line of defense.
Halliburton, there's that shot put that you talked about, Stu.
I mean, he doesn't shoot the traditional.
Alright, best I can tell here, you're going to get Terrence Davis using the double screen with Alex Len and Metu. Metu is going to come over and screen LeBron, but the Lakers are clearly switching everything. At least that's the intent, because you see LeBron right here, he points. Halliburton is, well, he looks like he's going to use the screen. As the play resumes, I don't think it ever actually needs to make contact, so Bradley's made it through the screens. He's sticking with Davis. That would leave Anthony Davis on Alex Len, which I'm guessing makes Melo the switch guy here. He is supposed to pick up the ball as Halliburton peruses to perimeter, but just there's four Lakers here looking at each other and looking at Halliburton, trying to figure out what exactly they were supposed to do. Melo's gonna pursue the fake closeout, a little run through. He already knows he messed up, or that everybody miscommunicated. Just running it back here, yeah, Metu never actually had to set the screen because the Lakers just didn't do anything. They were not on the same page at all on who was supposed to switch or who was supposed to go where, and Halliburton probably got the most open look he had that night. So miscommunications on defense happen. It's not that anybody's supposed to be perfect, but here you can see that the Lakers are, bro, they're almost dead last in defense. The 20th overall in defensive rating, and in opponent's points per game, they are 29th. To turn this into an NBA championship, they would have to go fast in the other direction defensively. And so it wasn't just that play last night, which was probably the most egregious violation of Lakers defense throughout a triple OT game. It was also the fact that they gave up 141 points to the Sacramento Kings, missing Harrison Barnes and Richaun Holmes, who's having one of the most efficient, probably the most efficient year of his career right now. So two of their top players, for a team that just fired his coach and has been struggling, had the lead in the fourth, but they can't guard anybody, man. Whether it's defensive communication or just not being able to produce the right lineups that can give you the offense you're looking for while still giving you a decent amount of defense, they are in a horrific spot defensively. And I'm not even gonna do a full breakdown right now. That play was so egregious, it just needed to be blasted. Shout out to Stephen Jones Jr. for putting it on my timeline. And yeah, as the Lakers sit here at 10 and 11, they have yet to put together a full game of competent high-level defense on a decent team. That puts you at game 21. You can say it's early, but also they have to turn this 29th ranked opponent's points per game defense into like at least top 15 before they're even close to the playoffs. Boy, just this play right here, how does this even happen? The video was going to end right there, but just as I paused in this frame, I kind of wanted to see what the Lakers maybe thought should happen here, or thought was going to happen, because I do see Avery Bradley also looking at Halliburton. I'm wondering if Melo thought that Bradley was coming out to Halliburton as Braun took Metu, and Melo or AD ran out to Terrence Davis. I don't necessarily understand why that would be the case. Maybe he feels that there's also an Alex Len screen coming here, which would then prevent him to getting out to Halliburton. I don't know, this all just seems much more complicated than the original LeBron telling Melo to switch that singular screen. Because all of a sudden, if Bradley takes Halliburton and Davis runs out to Davis because he's the closest, now Melo is on Alex Len, which is probably a post up or at very least a offensive rebound. I don't know, it kind of seemed like a simple switch to me. That's tough.